What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. We finna talk Thursday night football. Chiefs taking on the Broncos at home. And before we get into that, we gotta talk Monday night football, where we saw the Raiders find a way to win against the Packers. And as always, go down, like, and subscribe. Let us hear your thoughts in the comments section. And I'm Paul Pickle William Concha, and I'm joined with.
Yeah, I know, man. It's your boy Kev, Waterboy Savoy, aka the Don PYE, always known as the realest on your screen. But hey, Pebble, man, I love the way that you put that. The Raiders found a way to beat the Packers. That's the best way to put that because they definitely doinked the fuck out that field goal in the fourth. And I was like, oh, it's over. Nah, but they found a way to do it. They ended the game. Was it interception to close out the game?
It was almost an interception, but
Yeah, I can't remember if you caught it or not.
not the last play. I don't believe the last play of the game was an interception. There was a couple interceptions on the last drives. Let me see.
Because he ended up throwing three all day, right?
Oh yeah, no, my he threw one on the last drive. He threw one 40 seconds left, and then they got the ball and kneeled it out, and that was his third one. But he threw another interception. He threw another interception 2 drives prior to that. Score was still the same. 5 minutes into fourth quarter,
Yep.
same situation, another interception. So it was like back to back, fucking backbreakers.
And then bro was looking with his hands up like, yo, bro, you're not gonna call that. Yeah, we called it a pick, homie. But my biggest take on this game is that the Packers, unless they're going against like an Atlanta Falcons defense or like a Panthers defense, or like the offense is not gonna look great. And that's just because the Falcons we learn more run stoppers and we stop them in the fourth in our second half. But that then our offense just doesn't look good against other good at least decent defenses. And two, Max Crosby is a demon. Like I was every time I saw him get back there, I was like, this man's just on demon time every play. He doesn't take a play off. He doesn't chill. He doesn't
Which
slow
was
down.
shocking because he's a great player, but their pass rush has been non-existent all year. So they were like I think 30th coming into the game on pass rush. So like that was kind of shocking. I know like Max Crosby, you're not shocked he gets in the backfield, but like altogether their pass rush has been non-existent. And I was like, I didn't expect that. Josh Jacobs was running the ball pretty effectively. They were giving him good like first half, not so much. Second half, he was running really good. And the Packers could never get that on their side. AJ Dillon, since Aaron Jones has been hurt, AJ Dillon is fucking non-existent. Like they can give
And
him
it's,
carries.
and at number 27, Taylor, he's not it. Him and Jordan Love need to figure out their chemistry or something because they are not meshing well.
Raiders showed up. I mean, more Packer fans in attendance than Raiders fans for a home game, which isn't too shocking.
Packers do travel well, but I was actually shocked. I felt like I seen a lot of Raider fans out there from the stands.
Devontae Adams didn't do much. I think he had like 2 catches this game for like 30 yards. But Jacoby Myers was the one that's getting the shit done. And they kind of made a good point because some plays he was just covered. And like Jimmy G was making the right read. But then Jimmy G made some bad like Jimmy G had a bad game. It don't show it because he only threw 1 pick, but there was like 2 dropped interceptions that the Packers could have had also. So like it was all in all, both teams played horrendous on offense. The Raiders just got more drives put together that didn't lead to interceptions.
Maybe that's why I like this game so much because you know how I love me some defense.
It definitely was defense because it wasn't like it was even like both Carlson brothers, both kickers, the Packers, both of them who missed. One going into halftime on the Packers side missed a like 45, 50 yarder. It wasn't no like cheap shot. And Daniel Carlson, known for his leg and accuracy, he missed himself like it was 50 something yarder, but it was
52.
52 yarder to put the game towards 2 possessions late in the fourth, and he wasn't able. It didn't matter to be honest, but it would have looked nice on the scoreboard.
Hell yeah. I mean, I thought that was funny that their families were there. And then I was watching on the Manning cast. And so I want to say it was Jimmy Kimmel that was asking the question, like, how was it when your parents used to play? But it didn't matter because they played 3 times. and Peyton beat him all 3 times. So nobody really cared. But they did say it was tough. I do want to get back to your point on Devontae Adams, though. Thank God Devontae Adams didn't snap. I was up in fantasy like 138 to like 111. I was projected to lose. Jit had Christian Watson and Devontae Adams, and I'm like, fuck. Devontae Adams back home. Devontae Adams against the Packers in Oakland. Fuck. And then you see Christian Watson. And you seen Christian Watson almost score that big ass fucking touchdown off of that crazy ass catch. Like, why the fuck was he that wide open?
Well, he got one, but he almost had two.
Facts.
He himself almost had himself a game.
Yeah, he had 3 receptions for 91 yards. You know, I checked that. But
he had a good game, but Adams.
But Devontae Adams, Jair Alexander had something for that. And I thank God for it because I ended up winning 138 to 125.
Yeah, I know he's looking at it like, bro, Watson did what he had to do. Why couldn't Adams do what he had to do?
Bro, because he had to deal with Jair Alexander.
Look at, all right, bro, I didn't even expect Watson to give me this many points.
And I was scared. I thought he was going to score on that. What was it, like a 71-yard play?
Yeah, it was a big play.
Why was he that wide open? It looked like both of the corners went to the flat or something.
Yeah, it was
wide open.
The corner that was on the person that was supposed to be the safety when Jordan Love broke pocket was running. He was like looking. He was looking down towards the flat, and the safety just thought he was going to make a big play on it. Like, oh, I'm going to make a big hit or an interception. You know, he got his mouth wide and open, and he just came forward. Nobody was behind him, and that's where Watson was. And like, it was an easy touchdown for that one.
But they stopped him. They stopped him for the end zone. Thank God. But this was a good game. I don't see much from either of those teams. I think Josh McDaniels bought him another week as a coach. But that's about it.
Yeah, McDaniels, Jimmy G is not the long-term answer. And I think the more this goes on, the longer they're just going to keep dragging it out. And Jordan Love throwing 3 interceptions. I'm feeling good at like every week almost feels like all the quarterbacks I said were bad. Like Sam Howell, I said was bad. He has that one week. I'm like, damn, maybe I was a little wrong. And then all of a sudden, like Jordan Love, I said was bad. He has like this a good week last week, and I'm like, damn, maybe I was a little wrong on Jordan Love. And then they all show me like, nah, like these people are still these people.
Right.
But let's get into the Thursday night game. It shouldn't really be a barn burner. This is one of the bigger spreads of the Thursday night primetime games of the year. 10.5-point favorites at home. 10.5. That's a lot of points. 10.5 points at home. Chiefs are favored to beat the Broncos. What the likelihood of Taylor Swift attending this game, Kev?
Travis Kelce might not play.
Was ankles? Well, he came back in the last week's game with the.
So he's straight?
Well, he ain't straight, but like he is up in the air this short week. You might want to. It is the Broncos also. Like this is a game that we should already win. You know, all those things being said, but Travis Kelce's a player. You know, he himself likes to just play ball.
I think Taylor Swift might be there. I give it 60% chance that she'll be there.
I just found it funny that now the Swifties have gone into the argument of turf versus grass because he got hurt on a turf field. And the Swifties are also now team grass. Like now they're pulling up the science behind it too.
I'm team grass as well.
But if this is what it takes right here, if Taylor Swift is what it takes to get grass on all these fucking fields, bro, let it be.
That would be insane. But how do you think this game's going, Pablo?
Absolute ass whoop is about to be put on display, bro. Like, I'm taking the 10.5 at home. There's nothing, but this Broncos defense is absolutely atrocious. Yes, the Jets won on like a fumble recovery towards the end of Russell Wilson once again finds a way to fumble away to win. But other than that touchdown, they let the Jets offense put up 24 points. That's the Jets offense should not be putting up no 24 points. Chicago 31. Chicago's looking like a world beater after putting the ass whipping on them too. Dolphins 70. Washington, who just let the Bears beat them, 35 on them. This is all in the last. That's 180 points damn near in 4 weeks of football.
Bro, Dolphins 70 is crazy.
Yeah, even outside of the 70, 31, 31, 35. And the Jets, Bears, or Washington, and offense, like, yes, the Bears are looking okay, but they just beat the Commanders and the Broncos. Like, we have to take that as stride. But, like, 30 something points to all these teams is atrocious. Whereas the Chiefs, yeah, we didn't see the shootout we wanted to see with the Vikings. And I feel like might leave a sour taste in people's mouth. Like, oh, we didn't get that. Like, we didn't see that crazy game. Blah, blah, blah. But they put up 41-10 on the Bears, which I'm putting into the same quality caliber as the Broncos. They're not going. They put up 20 against a good Lions defense, 17 against a good Jags defense, 23 against a good Jets defense. Now it's time for let them nuts hang on the bottom of the barrel. It's like, all right, I feel like it's going to be one of those touchdown spree type of games where we see like Sky Moore gets a touchdown, MVS gets a touchdown, Jerick McKinnon, Isaiah Pacheco. We're going to have like 4 or 5 people getting a touchdown this game.
I could definitely see that.
And the Broncos defense has been looking pretty good. They're not the worst. Like the Vikings only put up 20 against them. The Jets 20, Bears 10. Jags 9, like they're playing good defense ever since Jones is back on the field. And the Broncos, Russell Wilson fumbles the ball. I think the only prop I'll have for this game as of right now, because the book doesn't have the props out yet for me, I've got the Russell Wilson anytime interception. I think this is gonna be a game where they're gonna have to throw the ball a lot because of the ass whooping that's gonna be put on them, and then there's gonna be a time for Russell Wilson interception. And I might even go out there and say take a. This isn't an official prop, but just know I'm betting that go for the Russell Wilson 2 interceptions in this game. I think this is going to be a very ugly game. If we can't bet on him fumbling, if I could, I would.
I think you summed it up the best. I think the Chiefs have 2 ways of going about this: blow them boys out, or make this game stupidly motherfucking close for no fucking reason. And these motherfuckers have to drive down with like 2 minutes left to win.
That's keep it.
Yeah, because that's some dumb shit that they would do. But we got to. I thought that was a 50-50 thing until you brought up how bad the Broncos defense was. Yeah. I'm gonna say it every time, Paul. It's not time to sell, but we're not looking good on our investment in Bronco County.
The land is gonna be an all-time low come Thursday night.
I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. Like, we gotta wait because we're gonna lose too much money.
We're losing money, but it's all worth it to see the silly, stupid face on Sean Payton. I love watching him, the person who ran away from the Saints dumpster fire, to just hop into a bigger dumpster fire, thinking he was gonna like, oh, there's no way I can make this team any worse. I'm gonna become a hero by doing nothing. I'm just gonna make him a little bit better, type shit. And people pulled up the stats of like whenever Sean Payton as the coach point differential, I think it's like minus 100, like a difference in points right now going into this week 6. When Sean Payton was coach, when Hackett was coach going into week 6, the point differential of like minus 11. They were playing ball games. They were in games. Like these were. So for a minus 100, that's a drastic difference. So like you can call Hackett what you wanted to call him, but like you're looking even worse right now.
They look stupid.
And if it wasn't Sean Payton and the contract he got, and he's gonna turn shit around, and this is gonna be a couple year project maybe, I feel like Sean Payton's got enough power to stay, and Russell Wilson will get the boot. Even though Russell Wilson's playing pretty okay ball, he's not playing as he played last year.
Still got this defense is atrocious.
Yeah, and that's
minus 100 is insane.
But
The
Yeah, we
world
got
that they're living in. That's the world that they're living in Denver right now.
Sean Payne's seat should be probably the hottest right now. There should be rumors talking about Sean Payne should be getting fired if they don't win, if this game isn't even close. But like that boy is sitting cozy.
No, that looks crazy because they just fired the last dude in 1 year. So like they're probably still paying Hackett too.
Oh, there he is. Hackett getting 2 checks right now. But we talked Monday Night Football, which it was a sloppy, ugly game. Raiders get their dub. McDaniel lives to see another day as the head coach of the Raiders. Now we got the Thursday night game. Catch it on Amazon Prime. Chiefs calling it now. Ass whooping on the Broncos. Y'all heard it here first. But as always, go down, like, and subscribe. Let me hear y'all's thoughts in the comment sections on both the Monday night game and the Thursday night picks. And as always, I'm Paul Pickle, Wino Concha. I'm joined with Kevin Waterboy, the boy. And if y'all didn't know, well, now y'all know, motherfuckers.